Well, hold on.
Freya,
don't take Charlie's whimsical, nature about her as weakness. Like, she is the champion. You know what I mean? Like, I totally agree with you.
champion from your local playground. She is the most biggest little firecracker in all of pro wrestling, Charlie.
And Charlie with the term firecracker, I think about speaks for Charlie and her personality perfectly. She doesn't look like she could be much. She doesn't look like she could be intense. But you get her going, and she is one of the feistiest, one of the strongest and craziest competitors out here. And she's used that so well to her advantage for that champion.
And if you've seen even a lick of her matches, you know, like, when she clicks that button, like, when she turns it on, the intensity is all there. Like, Charlie knows what to do to win a match. But this is all head games.
It's definitely a different way to
She knows what she's doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And, as women's champion now, it has worked for her in the past. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's about. And if you're not careful, if you're not ready for her, that is, I just mentioned that. You messed with Charlie's Pop-Tarts, and she turns on another level.
Yeah, Freya the Slaya is not a fan of the Pop-Tarts, not a fan of Charlie in the moment, especially. Not impressed.
If anyone, though, is prepared for that other side of Charlie, it would be Freya the Slaya, though. Standing almost a full head taller than Charlie.
And she has not broke focus once during this entire, charade of Charlie of trying to get into her head. She hasn't broken focus once.
Charlie, come on. Bring it back to 3 by 10.
Go for a chair?
Well, she can't make a mistake here early on, because I feel like the early mistake is what's going to lead, to the result of this match.
I think if you ask... Okay, Charlie.
Yeah.
Had to get the height advantage. What's going on? What?
I don't think I've ever...
Okay.
I don't...
Okay. Okay.
Oh! Freya just knocking Charlie off of the chair with that strong right hand.
What's the saying? Play certain games, win certain prizes.
Yeah.
I think a prize is, straight right to the face.
And I don't think Charlie was expecting that. But to be fair, I don't know if anyone has really played patty cake well with Charlie. And credit to Charlie, she keeps trying. I don't know if it's working though.
And Freya, you can see that anger and that frustration coming out, but you don't want to get started too fast into the match. You want to keep a steady pace if you want to walk away with that women's championship here tonight.
Right hands by Charlie, but almost did not seem to phase Freya at all with the strength. Just completely picking Charlie up, driving her into that top turnbuckle.
Wow.
And a big fall-away slam. Freya just tossing Charlie around like a rag doll. I don't think I've ever seen Charlie be handled like this before in an emerged ring.
And these fans are heartbroken. We're just talking about how much they love her, and to see her just get, to be honest with you, destroyed right now.
And I think it's quite clear where that emerged gold is going to land after the end of this match. Quite obvious. By the way, did we mention, speaking of gold, that Freya the Slaya is originally from Alaska?
Yes, she is from Alaska, and I think she brought the cold with her. It is a little chilly here tonight.
She is in search for that gold, you can tell. And it's going with her, baby.
And Lurch, too, with Freya, just pulverizing her right now. Like, Charlie, the journey that she has made to get to that women's championship match, that was everything to her. She's not going to just let it slip away. She's going to fight tooth and nail to keep that championship on her side.
Absolutely, but Charlie right now barely moving after that big boot from Freya. And now Freya, full control of this matchup. Charlie's going to have to fight back, find something deep within, try to use the speed and the agility that she has, as well as those mind games, and play off a little bit and make Freya off of her game. Try to make her lose that intensity or do something to try to keep that championship behind her. But she is in a very, very bad position right now. Oh, big chop to the chest.
And typically, you'll see a wrestler try to go after one body part to wear that down, no matter the body part. She's just taking apart every part of Charlie Kruel.
And this crowd not having any of it. Charlie, though, is almost out on her feet. She has taken a lot of abuse in this match and has not really been able to get off any offense since the opening bell.
She got rid of all those Pop-Tarts. She was distracted going into the match. This crowd seems to be behind her right now, but it's not going to happen. Not the Freya the Slayer. Freya the Slayer is not even moving.
Charlie trying to fight back with those hands, but Freya, the strength, just picking Charlie up and unceremoniously planting her in the center of the ring.
And here's the thing, I mean, this is something that Charlie welcomed. She welcomed this fight. There it is! She's rolling out of the way. She just needed an inch here.
She found the opening. Charlie still firing back, able to get up a little bit of offense. But she's gonna need a lot more to take that Freya. Kicks out before the 1 count.
Right. And what you were just saying, Andy, it's going to take a lot more than that to take out Freya the Slayer.
Freya trying to get control once again, pulling Charlie up.
And that's
to
the
try to
experience that
drape
she's
her.
gained, the last few years, grabbing the rope, just trying to ground herself, not letting Freya get her up, but ultimately fails.
It's hard to play strength against somebody who towers at least 6 inches over you. Charlie, though, able to fight Freya back for now, kicks to the chest, but Freya still standing, looking very angry, but catches Freya in the corner. Charlie hanging just a little bit, trying to catch her breath, and now the right hands to the stomach of Freya, trying to find some kind of offense. Just can't get reversed around. Ooh. And a backdrop for good measure.
Very good measure.
In everything Charlie is given tonight, Freya has had an answer for.
I don't think anybody has come into this Emerge ring. We've seen great competitors come in to face off Charlie, but I don't think anybody has had Charlie Kruel's number quite like Freya. Look at that.
Charlie Kruel is almost tapping out right before that
into the ropes. I mean, she might have tapped out there if it wasn't for the submission being in the ropes. But Freya, she knows. It's not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when at this point for her, when she makes Charlie lose that championship and just reveling in it.
Charlie now, champion's advantage is outside of the ring, can stay out for the 10 count, but Freya, smart enough to know that you can't win on the outside of the ring, gonna have to bring Charlie back in order to secure that championship.
How heartbreaking of a loss would it be, or well, not even a loss, but just a decision? Like, Charlie has worked her butt off to get to that championship, and for her to just win by count out, like that's the only reason she got out. Like, she wouldn't want to win that way.
No.
Or retain that way.
That is true. Charlie is a fighting champion. She wants to take everybody on, and she's not going to try to take the easy way out. Freya's not going to let her take the easy victory on the outside of the ring either. Freya stands up. Charlie with a nice jawbreaker finally finds a little bit of offense. Kick to the gut, knee to the chin. Charlie with the combo.
Oh,
just
not today.
Out of midair.
Emergence day.
And again, driving Charlie into the corner. Freya looking so strong, but doesn't hit the corner, but ducks out of the way. Charlie just enough to get that single leg drop kick and plants Freya for the first time into the corner.
There's that intensity that we were talking about.
Charlie looking for the face. Knee to the face, catches cleanly. Second time around.
And that's what you have to do. You just have to batter her. You just have to take her to her wit's end of getting beat up.
Charlie using every part of her body as a weapon right now. Knees to the chest, and Freya finally looks like she's dazed for the first time in this matchup.
Charlie trying to get the submerged crowd behind her, trying to get her them riled up. Whatever she's planning, I don't know if she's got any Pop-Tarts over there or something.
Freya, though, going to the high rent district. Freya, excuse me, still out as Charlie's in the high rent district. Charlie going for the crossbody, hits it! 1, 2, oh! Almost a 2 count, though.
See, and I was thinking she's just going to have to, do something out of nowhere to get the win, and that didn't work either. Once again, Freya just having an answer for anything Charlie has here tonight.
Big clothesline from Freya, knocking Charlie down. Freya's out in the front looking for another chair. I don't think she's going to use it for patty cake this time, though.
No.
Freya slides the chair in the ring, it's like she's grabbing the first chair that Charlie brought in.
And of course, I mean, if she uses those chairs, she's disqualified. She doesn't walk out with the championship. She walks out with the victory.
I don't know if it's about the championship at this point. I think it's about sending a message to Charlie Kruel.
Because Charlie keeps staying in this fight, Andy. That's probably what's frustrating her, what's angering her so badly.
The referee's back is turned, putting the chairs away. Freya goes with the belt. Oh, hits herself.
No way.
Off the top turnbuckle, Freya hits herself with the championship. Now Charlie looking to finish it. Tornado DDT.
Oh, Freya looks out.
1, 2, 3. Charlie Kruel retains. And Charlie somehow finding the brief opening